If you had one opportunity, one moment, one chance, one stage, to give one message in 10 minutes at Find Your Voice, what will your message be? Would you tell your story or someone else's story? Would you showcase your stars and hide your scars? Would you highlight your gains and keep quiet on your pains? Will you show them the crown but not the cross? Will you tell them about your victories, valedictories, and trajectories without your failures, flaws, and falls, thereby giving us the impression that you can win a war without engaging in a battle, that you can win championships without hardships, that you can find your voice without losing your voice? What will your message be? I pondered on these questions as I prepared for this moment, and I resolved that I won't just rhyme with my time with rhythm and poetry. I would tell my story. I would turn my mess into a message. The year was 2006 when I gained admission to study law in Nigeria's most prestigious university, the University of Ibadan. I had one goal written down in my vision book, that by the time I get to 500 level, in every 3 UI student, one of them must have heard my name, King Ojikemba. I was going to be seen, to be known, to be noticed. I will be a voice, not a noise. I believe that to find your voice meant to be famous, to be number one. You either win first place or you're in the first class. During my 3rd year in the university, my opportunity for fame, to find your voice, came. It was the biggest public speaking contest in the university. It was called the Superbowl. Everyone attends the finals of the Super Bowl, from the vice chancellor to the janitor. It was a platform to be seen, to be known, to be noticed. About 500 students of us registered for that contest, and I aced every stage of the audition until I became one of the top 10 finalists at Super Bowl. The posters of the Super Bowl 10 were posted all over campus. I was excited. The preparation started. I prayed, prepared, practiced, read, researched, rehearsed. I was determined to be the king of Super Bowl, to win first place. A famous American professional golfer, often referred to as one of the greatest of all times in the game of golf, Walter Hagen, he said, "No one remembers who came in second." Second place meant failure to me. On the day of the contest, the hall was packed full with over 3,000 students who had come to witness the showdown. When my name was called up, I walked majestically to the stage. I spoke like my life depended on it. When I was done, it was clear to everyone that this contest was down to 2 persons, King and Faith. 8 hours later, results came in. 3rd place winner, I didn't hear my name. 2nd place winner, I looked up to God. I reminded him that I was his son. I made vows and promises to him. Just let me win this. Surprise me. The suspense was choking. 2nd place winner, 2008. And I heard the name, King Ojikemba. I felt betrayed by God. Faith was declared the winner. And God made me watch fireworks from the stage. Poof, 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 poof. Golden confetti poured on him. The crowd went wild. I watched as his family and friends rushed to the stage and carried him on the neck. And in all that frenzy and noise, I was forgotten in the background. 2nd place. He got an all-expense paid trip to Kigali with a brand new laptop and amazing prizes. My consolation prize was sachet, Nescafe, a pen, and an umbrella. I waited to when the hall was quiet and dark, and I started walking to my hostel. And then I heard someone call my name. I turned and I saw this tall, muscular guy walk up to me, and he said, "King, right?" I said, "Yes." He said, "I heard your speech in Trenchard Hall, the Nigerian youth, the lifeline. While you were speaking, I could see fire around you." I was like, okay, wondering where this was going to. And he said, I'm a cultist, and I've realized that I'm the lifeline of my home. And after hearing you speak, I've decided to renounce cultism. I just wanted to say thank you. And then I watched him walk away. For 10 seconds, I couldn't find my voice. Someone renounced cultism just by listening to a 5-minute speech that had nothing to do with Jesus is coming soon, give your life to Christ. I ran back to my room and I brought out the book where I'd written to be seen, to be known, to be noticed. I canceled it. Right there, a vision was born. My purpose was discovered. Finding my voice was redefined. And I wrote HIS, to give hope, inspiration, and salvation through my words. On that day, I resolved that I don't want fame, I want a good name. I don't want to be a star, I want to be an icon. Because stars are noted, but icons are quoted. On that day, I resolved that I don't want to win awards, I want to win souls. I don't want to touch plaques, I want to touch lives. I don't want a soft life, I want a significant life. I have not lived very long, but in more than 3 decades on earth and serving as executive assistant to the convener of Find Your Voice, I have watched men and women chase success, but have gotten nowhere. But those who have chased a life of impact have had greatness chase them. Now this is where I close. You may not win first place, and that's okay. You may not be on the face of the billboard and the flyer, that's okay. You may not be famous, and that's okay. Not all of us will be famous, but all of us can be great. There is a drop of greatness in everyone. It's not in some of us, it's in all of us. Albert Einstein said, try not to be a person of success. Rather, try to be a person of value. When all is said and done, whether you're a director or a janitor, a board member or a staff member, a student, a career person or a business person, let it be said that this is a person of value because they brought sunshine into the lives of others. Thank you.
Please give another round of applause for King Ojikemba.